energy.
Well, the first thing that I thought was, how small I was sitting on the planet. And I was like trying to understand cosmologically how this was lining up. And then I was like, whoa, I'm on the planet and the moon is blocking the sun and the sun is deep space and there's this shadow, and my mind just kind of sizzled. And I sat there, and I sat there and and I didn't know what to make of it. So fast forward 3 days, we come home. We didn't even have a chance to talk about it. We came back and I started to digest. Well, I wrote down what happened in there, and this is the part where I'm going to turn the story over to you because I want to hear what happened to you guys, if you have a story to share with it. But what I feel like happened was there was a transference of energy. What I'm understanding is we're at a time, cosmologically speaking, where every 50 years the planets does this rotation in the solar system, where when you were born they were in the same position that they are when you hit your 50s or your 60s. So energetically speaking, from a celestial body perspective, there's a real familiarity, if you will, with your life's trajectory. And that eclipse kind of came in. Oh, and here's the last thing I want to say about the eclipse. When the eclipse came in, the way that the best way that I can explain I'll be digesting this for the rest of my life, but the way that it felt when it went dark and then pitch black was, if you've ever been put under an anesthesia, if you've ever gone and had a procedure at a hospital and they give you propofol and or Valium or whatever that cocktail is, and they tell you to count back from 100 to 0.
Yeah, you get to like 99.
I get to 97.8, and it's like, and everything goes, and then you're waking up in the recovery room. It was real similar to going under anesthesia. The moon came over, it crosses over in front of me like this, and then I felt everything go black, but I didn't go unconscious. What it felt like was becoming super conscious. So it was almost like I felt like I imagined I went into another dimension where I was able to like look around going, I just changed, something just transformed. This is a whole different viewing scope. And then 3.5 minutes later, the sun comes back and light comes back in, and everybody was like, I felt like we were a little frazzled. The indigenous people used to say, you don't want to be outside during an eclipse. They say you want to seek shelter, get in a cave, wear black. They'll wear black because they don't want to. There's something about that energy that is formidable, and they really respect that kind of interaction between the planets. So I got a full dose. I got a full dose. And